article number 5. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of jump back into my whole like super big into COVID thing, I guess, because I still think it's really important, and no matter how far I'm trying to get away from it, it's something I'm always thinking about. So yeah. So right now, the article I read about was it's like a unedited article from like some schools in the British Columbia, basically. Uh, or in London. My bad. I'm sorry, British Columbia. I think that's the same thing, but no, probably not. Anyways, so yeah, basically what it's all about is it's talking about how events can like prevent being mass spreaders, like just hotspots basically, and like what they can do to make sure that nobody's coming in without being like COVID safe, and I guess testing negative or um, even like being vaccinated. So we live in Mississippi, and like clearly it's like a hot topic. Nobody's gonna want to like. Well, a lot of people aren't going to want to carry around a vaccination like passport, basically. So that's something that has been going around. That's something that we'll get into in a little bit later. But anyways, the article goes into that kind of thing, and basically, I think it's really important to look at. So it's like really important for my senior project because like it's in August, and it's like it's at the time where a lot of events are going to start doing their first like return, and they're a lot larger events, but they're still events, and like watching how they're doing these things and while I'm planning mine as well is very like it's helpful in seeing what they're doing, but like once again they're on larger scales and they can afford more types of losses, I guess. So that's something else I'm taking into account, especially with like demographic and everything like that. Um, so that's like a really important thing, I guess, as well. Uh, so I just don't want to like make my first major event that I'm throwing on my own be like a be known something as a like mass COVID spreading event, because especially in my like niche niche of niche whatever my like group of music, it's like become very apparent for like the artists and the like agents and everyone to just like everyone's kind of waited until the right time, and everyone's just starting to do it, and they're all like really enforcing COVID things. So that's something I kind of want to continue to do, but recognize it on the scale of and the sort of who I'm selling to. Um, so yeah, so yeah, that's kind of what I'll be doing. I'll throughout my project, I'll definitely be continue to watch like, or I will watch this article sector by the authors like Matthew Harris and all that stuff. Um, I'll like follow them because I imagine that there's more, and I think that I'm definitely probably gonna look into them more and just kind of see what they're saying, because like I mean they talk about some relatively good things. Like I mean like I don't know. I'm just not getting to the presentation, but I like read the whole thing while I was like on break earlier, and then yeah. But it's really cool actually how they talk about plugging in and stuff. My bad. But so yeah, definitely if you're thinking about getting involved with like live events in the near future, and like you're just like interested in like how you can facilitate like a safe environment, definitely check it out. One thing I will say that I didn't really like that they said on here was that it's fully on the like it's on the owner slash planner, or like whoever, promoter, whatever you want to call them, is like it's on them to make sure that people aren't like committing like fraud basically. And like I feel like to an extent I feel like we live in a time where people should hold like their people accountable, to an extent. um I don't know. And so that's definitely something that I think is a difficult thing to like bring into play because of the fact that like I mean, same way that college or high school kids can get like fake IDs, and I mean, I guess I'm sorry, my roommates are screaming, but even the same way as like you can get like a fake ID, people will get like a fake vaccination. You know what I mean? Like in like I don't know. There's crazy stuff going on. Uh, I just hope to one day be able to move past COVID because it's definitely stressful. But yeah.